Explosive Learning Solutions, also known as ELS, are an endpoint assessment organisation, and we're based at the Harwell Science and Innovation Campus in Oxfordshire. Every business who is thinking of upskilling their workforce through apprenticeships or taking on an apprentice will need to choose an endpoint assessment organisation. Now, endpoint assessment is the name given to a series of assessments that come at the end of an apprenticeship programme. They can be in the form of observations, projects, professional discussions, interviews, or knowledge tests. Every apprenticeship standard and endpoint assessment plan has their own assessments assigned to them. So one standard may have a professional discussion and a test, another one may have an observation and an interview. Now, endpoint assessments are graded pass, merit, distinction or fail. Here at ELS, we will provide feedback to all our apprentices no matter what the outcome and grade. Okay, this is really important. There's a lot for businesses to think about when they're choosing the right endpoint assessment organisation for them. Don't forget, endpoint assessment organisations were introduced to help regulate the whole quality process. You need to make sure that the EPAO is on the register of endpoint assessment organisations. You need to make sure that the EPAO is relevant to the standards the business wants to assess. The EPAO needs to show that they have got the skills, knowledge and experience to be able to assess against that standard. Next, make sure they are absolutely independent. So they are independent from the training provider. This is a real biggie and it's really important. ELS are completely independent. Also, as a business, ask the EPAO if you can look at their support and assessment materials. Like at ELS, we have a fantastic range of support materials that we give apprentices to help them prepare for their endpoint assessments. Things like mock tests. Apprenticeships have been around now for 500 years. I've personally been involved with apprenticeships for 24 years and I was an apprentice myself once. There are lots of benefits for businesses who take on apprentices or who upskill their workforce through apprenticeships, whether they're a small family-run business or a large blue-chip corporate organisation. Businesses can tailor skill sets for their staff and their teams, and staff get greater job satisfaction. Apprenticeships help lower recruitment costs and they improve staff loyalty and retention. With apprenticeships, there's great investment for the future and they increase productivity. Businesses who have apprentices generally have better customer service. Apprentices not only fill skills gaps, they do so in a cost-effective way, which affords businesses more freedom to nurture the next generation of talent. Apprentices provide skilled workers for the future.